Half pan's worth of dirt.
No. It's got a...
There's over 100.
Oh.
Easy.
200.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good day today. Reedy Creek has been in full flood all winter, and as we come into spring the floodwaters have subsided and we're starting to see some fantastic deposits of gold like the one behind me where we're getting 100 specks of gold every single pan. We have the famous Reedy Creek bedrock below my feet here, and this is a perfect gold trap because it is granite based and it's super rough, so any gold that touches it just gets snagged. What you're looking for is concentrators. Concentrators are nothing more than where the erosion has dropped off enough to leave gravel behind, and that is what you can see in this gutter below my feet, and it goes all the way around this bedrock slump, and we've got gold the whole length of it. Yummy. So we're only expecting fine gold, and this is the start of the concentrator, so I'm not expecting a magic pan, but it's still looking pretty good. Look at that! Damn! Alright, start of the concentrator. That worked out well. I'm gonna have to call these mini pixie pans because there's gold coming out the whole way down. I got gold stuck all over the top and I haven't even started panning it down. Oh man, these are spec counts. This is no joke spec count. Half pan's worth of dirt.
No. It's got a...
There's over 100.
Oh.
Easy.
200.
Yeah. This pan could be really good. There was a nice little bedrock pocket that opened up that had some gravel in it, and I'm going to show you why after this pan we might be getting so much gold. Look at that. The amount of gold coming out on this edge, this is as close to a pixie pan as I have ever had. Look at the gold coming out at the back. No freaking way. We got a shotgun pellet. And we got gold. I've done whole days for less than what's in that pan right now. Holy crap. I found Eldorado.
A little bit further north, was it?
I found Eldorado.
Holy shit. Thank you, Wet Winter.
Yes, thank you, Wet Wind. Thank you to the rain gods and the gold gods for blessing thy. So, here's the money shot. Ooh, num 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 num.
I think there's some black sand in this one.
Are you a tin miner, Mick?
Today.
I have a theory. This bank tells a big story. What you see here in this sort of weird wormy looking grey stuff is dredge tailings. So one of the biggest bucket dredges in the southern hemisphere came up this creek and it scooped all of the pay dirt up and sluiced it. So what you're seeing is the discharge. This is the tailings from that bucket dredge. And it is sitting directly on top of the original bedrock here. We've come along this whole length, and this is probably 100 or more meters long. Before the floods this winter, I would be standing in the bank. So we had this much erosion over 100+ meters stretch, and there's these tiny little pockets of original ground that haven't been touched that got absolutely hammered by the flood waters and concentrated in on this line. So this, I'm thinking, is the product of 100+ meters of sluiced ground concentrating in this area. Hey Fanny. There is a line of gold at the back of my pan right now. Look at that!
Black sand at the bottom of that.
Every pan looks like this.
Wicked.
Nom 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 nom. I don't really know how to feel about this. I feel really good and kind of scared. This is a lot of gold per pan. I mean, I could probably get that amount of dirt in one good shovelful, so like 200 specks a shovel. My pans have been so freaking good, every single pan, that my cameraman had to stop and quell his gold fever.
The fever. Go get it. Yeah, pixie pan though.
Yeah, still not bad.
That's at the top.
That's right at the very top. That was taken from higher than where we have been working, so lower. Definitely, we've got to go lower. Isn't that right, Kraken? Gazzy is just taking a test pan from the loose gravels. Woo, look at that. Because we've got to try and figure out where the gold is going, how big the deposit is. Whilst I'm still getting pretty dang good pans, they're not as good as what we got when we first started. And that's probably because the concentrator has widened out, so the gold disperses over a wider area. It's not often that my happy place is in the gutter, but today it is, because we're looking for pieces of gold that are just sitting on the bedrock because there's been so much, and we found one! Just at the tip of my finger there is a nice little speck of gold sitting on the bedrock, and we already scraped this clean. This is why we wash down any bedrock like this and yabby pump it up at the end. It's amazing how heavy these pans feel. Just the amount of black sand in them is quite high. Ooh, that's like the first low spec count pan I have had. Still not bad, but not quite as good. Hang on, it gets better. I'll shake it some. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's Milky Way, mate.
We're at the stage now where the spec count is dropping off at the bottom, so instead of chasing that, we're just going to quickly wash this whole concentrator out, brush it down, yabby pump it up at the bottom, hopefully get a bunch more specs from it. Now remember, we scraped it clean, so this is just what we washed down, and that is not bad. That's all the gold that was just left from that initial wash. We've got a lot more to get. After brushing, we got an okay amount of gold. Alright, the main gutter is done. It's spotlessly clean and we pulled out a shitload of gold from it. So I'm going to just finish down here. This is still really good gold, 50-60 specks a pan, but not like it was up there. Come to the end of the day and we basically averaged 20 to 40 specks for the rest of the pans. Good work, Zachy. And this is what we got. It is by far the best day I have ever had on Reedy Creek with nothing but a pan. Look at it all. This is why I love erosion, because all it does is act like a sluice box for you and give you gold like that. Put your hydrangea there. Dig it up before someone else gets it. I can't handle this. Right before we wrap the gold, please check out the description below on YouTube where you're going to find a heap of links to my other social media and my merch shop where you might be able to pull yourself a sweet hoodie, t-shirt or hat. Right, on with the gold weigh in. Well, here it is. All the gold I found working that little erosion channel next to a letter A for a bit of scale. And how good does that look? I absolutely love how much gold came out of that tiny little trench. Looking in this piece of paper right now, that is a nice fat line of gold. So I am going to guess that we have right in and around 1.2 grams. That's what I'm hoping for. Ooh, it's getting up there. Oh, did we get the gram? Did we get the gram? Did we get the... Yeah! 1.016. At today's gold prices, that is worth $81.22 Australian. That is not too bad for 15 pounds. Please give your dog a scratch behind the ears for me, and until next episode, peace, and I'm out.